Hi family, welcome back into the channel. This is Nikki. Good to be here with you today. I want you to know today, family, that some people will not know your value until you're no longer there. Sometimes you have to remove yourself from certain people for them to understand the value that you do hold. And unfortunately, for a lot of people, they're not going to recognize your value until your presence is not felt. Your presence isn't felt in the lives of some people. And now they see what you bring to the table. Now they see the value that you do hold because you're not there. They didn't value you whenever you were in their presence. So God had to take you out of that situation so people could really know what they had in you. They didn't think you had what you have in you. Now they can see all these things. Now they can see how powerful you are. Now people can see your value. They can see your worth. They can see all of those positive additions that you brought to the table, that you were willing to bring to the table. Now people see what they were working with, and how are they looking at it now? How are they seeing it? They're seeing it now, family, because it's plain, it's simple, it's an eye-opener. Your presence is gone, and now your presence is felt. Your absence is being felt by so many people. You never judge a book by its cover. You got to pick a book up and read that book. And I mean, you need to really take your time and thoroughly read that book. They didn't get an opportunity because they refused to take that opportunity to get to know you and what you have on the inside. Some people just sum you up. When they saw you, they sum you up. You know, sometimes when people see you, they can prejudge you so poorly, and they'll look at you and say, no, you just don't have it. You just don't look the part. You just don't talk the part. You don't dress the part. You don't act the part. So you can't hold value, because if you really held value, I would see it. See, they got it wrong. To some people, you didn't look like you had value. You didn't look like anything to some people. You didn't look like what you said you could bring to the table. But now, family, now your presence is not there, and your absence is being felt. God intended for it to be this way because people have a choice. So when people choose unwisely, this is the results of not being wise. This is what people get for judging a book by its cover before picking it up and doing an analysis on that book, for reading that book. Your absence is being felt. It's being felt by so many people. Now they know what you brought. Now they know what they were working with. Now people know what you have. But now they don't have access to you now, family. The access that people have to you, they don't have that access anymore, because God pulled you out of that place. You know, God will pull you out of a place, family. Let me tell you something about God. God will snatch you up out of a situation. God will snatch you up out of an environment. He'll snatch you out. Whenever you're not being valued, when you're not being appreciated, you know, God is always looking out for you. I want you to know that. God is always looking out for you. I know we look out for us too, but God does a better job of looking out for us. God was looking out for you. And he knew people. He knew, because he knows the heart of people. He knew people didn't value what you have. He knew people judge you by what you look like on the outside. You didn't dress the part. Like I said earlier, you didn't look the part. You didn't talk the part. You didn't have the right zip code. That's really sad. But now your absence is being felt. Now that you're not in the lives of people, now your absence is being felt. Now people are in question. They're in question about themselves because they know they did the wrong thing. They know they did the wrong thing. They know they made the wrong decision. And they know they judge you a little bit too quick. They made a real quick decision where you were concerned. See, this is why sometimes God will allow your blessings to be on hold. This is sometimes why God won't allow your blessings to come through. Because God has to allow the mask of some people to come off. God has to allow their heart to tell on itself. So the heart of people, their intentions, they're telling on themselves, family of God. Your absence is being felt everywhere. Your absence is being felt in your relative circle. It's being felt on your job. It's being felt in your friend circle. Your absence is being felt where you're no longer there. Wherever you used to be, people feel your absence. And they wish you were still there. They may not never tell you this because they're too prideful. But they wish you were there. They wish that they can see your face. They wish that they can gain your counsel. They wish to sit across the table from you, to converse with you. They wish that. They wish they could pick up the phone and call. But they don't have access because God has removed you. When God removed you from a place, when God removed you from people, when God removed you from an environment, it is for your good. That means God has something better for you. If you're crying over the people that you used to be in connection with, stop crying tears of sadness over these people and over the places that you used to be able to be in. Because God has better for you. You want better, this is how you're going to get it. So stop crying, family, if you're crying. Stop being sad, family. I pray that you will have joy in your spirit. The joy of the Lord is your strength. God had to pull you out of certain things. God had to pull you out of certain places. God had to snatch you out of the environment of some people because God had to show people who you were. He had to show people. They didn't know, family. They got it all wrong where you are concerned, and God had to let people know. Wait a minute. You're prejudging my child wrong. Let me show you who this person is. Let me show you that this person is a blessing to you. People didn't think you would be a blessing to them. They thought you had nothing to offer. This is why people treat you so poorly. This is why people have a lack of respect for you. Because in their eyes, you look like nothing. You look like you had nothing to offer. But you had everything that they needed. Everything that these people needed, you had it. God allowed you to hold that. And they didn't appreciate it. God said, let me snatch you out of this place. God said, let me snatch you out of this environment. Let me snatch you out of the presence of these people who don't appreciate you. Never, ever in your life, family, never tolerate anybody that tolerates you. Never in your life tolerate people who just put up with you just for the sake of putting up with you. The devil is a liar. You be in the company of people who celebrate you every day of your life. If you are affiliated with people who don't celebrate you, cut people off. It is time for you to cut the cord. It is time for you to sever the ties. These soul ties that you have with these people, whoever they are, it is time for you to sever that tie. It is time for you to get rid of that entanglement so you can prosper. You're not going to prosper with certain people. You're not going to be all you want to be with certain people. This is why God took you out of that place. This is why God let people left your life. This is why God let people mistreat you. This is why, family of God, because God knows you wouldn't be the thing, the person that you want to be with these people. So now when God pull you back, now when God snatch your presence away from these people, now your absence is being felt everywhere. It's a void in the lives of a lot of people. Do you hear me? It is a literal void in the lives of people that you used to be in. Whenever you are chosen and you leave the life of people, oh my God, their lives will never be the same. You affect people so much by being chosen by God because it is that light that you have, and they're going to feel your absence. You left behind a huge effect on people when you left. when you left? Or you caused people to go within to check themselves? You did. You caused people to check the way that they think. You caused people to check the way they do life. As God's kids, as God's chosen, as God's remnant, that's exactly what you did. And it's going to help them. It's going to help these people see themselves. It's going to give these people another opportunity to do life better than what they're doing life, family. Now that your presence is not in the lives of people, my goodness, your absence is being felt. It is. Go on, family, and do good things in this world. You are going to make it. Tell yourself that I can do all things through Christ who gives me the strength. You got to have some positive dialogue with you. Don't sit around and have a negative conversation with you, family. Don't sit around and poke holes at your life. Look at what's wrong. Don't magnify things that you don't have. Don't look at your life and magnify the things that you don't have. Don't magnify things that are going wrong. Don't magnify any negativity. Who walked away from you? Who left you? Who dropped you? Who forsook you? No. Don't focus on these things. You didn't need that. It didn't benefit you. This is why they're not there. Whoever's not there, they didn't benefit you. The place that you were in, it didn't benefit you. You've outgrown a position. You've outgrown people. You've outgrown different places. Did you know that? God said you've outgrown these people. You've outgrown these places, so you couldn't stay. You've done all you can do with these people. You've done all you could do in that environment, in the community that you were in. God said, I'm snatching you out of this place. No matter how much you want to stay, God said, I'm snatching you out of this place. No matter how much you want to stay with someone, God said, I'm snatching you from their presence because they prejudge you falsely. God said, I'm going to pull you away from these people so they can see the value that you hold. They made a mistake when they prejudged you. They made a mistake when they sum you up by what you look like on the outside, how you dress, the way that you talk, the way that you walk, your disposition. They judge you falsely. They judge you wrong. And now these people are in their feelings about it because they see your value now. They see what you have, family. They see what you brought to the table. But they woke up a little bit too late because now God is going to put you somewhere else to benefit. You're not going back to benefit these people. God not sending you back to benefit these people in no way, shape, form, or fashion. You can forget it. He's not going to do that because when God snatch you out of a place, God doesn't play games with his kids. No, that's the devil. We don't patty cake with the devil. No, don't patty cake with him. Don't play games. And God doesn't play games with you. He pull you out of that place so people can feel your absence. He pull you away from people so they can feel your absence. Your presence is felt there. Now your absence is being felt even more, family of God. They need you now. They want what you have now. They want your value. They want what you bring to the table. They want it now because they can see it. If you wouldn't have never left, they would never have seen your value. Now they want it. They didn't have enough sense to know what you had then, but now they want it. They can want it all they want to, but they won't be able to get it. They won't be able to gain access to you because God said, nope, I'm going to take my seed and I'm going to plant it in more fruitful ground. I'm going to put my child in a place where they're valued, where they're appreciated. That's what God is going to do for you. God is going to put you somewhere that people value you, family of God. You can believe that. I love you over here, family. We're praying for you. Thank you for what you do daily on our channel. You see the scammers, delete the reply when you get it. I am not reaching out to you, so you don't have to ask me. I am not reaching out to you. I would never, family of God. Don't let that reply stay there. The cryptocurrency, you see all these fraudulent people, these fake profiles, and don't you dare follow my profile anywhere else. I don't care where you see it. Do not subscribe to it. It's not going to be me. You follow me right here on this YouTube platform, and anything you need to know about me, how to reach me, how to give, how to sow back into our ministry, it is in the comment section. Excuse me, it is in the description box of our videos. Your presence was taken, and now your absence is being felt. They didn't see your value then, but they see your value now only because You walked away only because you're not there. So now people want to walk with you. Now people want to build with you, family. But is it authentic or is it not? You decide. You pray and you decide. Don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. Hit that like button. Keep hitting that like button because it helps the algorithm of our channel. It helps the algorithm, family, so we can go out and reach more people that are hurting, that are broken, that need healing. We're going to talk later. Bye-bye.